Let's go through my ADA compliance kit specifically for website accessibility. This will help website owners who want to significantly reduce their risk of being sued, or you've already been sued and you're trying to decide how to proceed forward. So let's go through the kit. There are 10 items. First, do not use an overlay widget at any point in time. So no toolbars, no plugins, no apps, nothing that suggests or intimates that you can instantly remediate your website or it's a solution for ADA compliance and WCAG conformance. So no widgets. If you have been sued, hire a defense attorney. 3, learn the strategy for reducing risk with my War Room strategy session. This is optional but highly recommended because it's going to take you behind the scenes and you're going to get information that is not public. It's not on this channel. This is really practical information that can help you proceed forward with hiring a defense attorney, also understanding the marketplace. Number 4, if you are reducing your risk, so you haven't been sued yet, there are one of two options that I recommend. The first is imperfect, but it's extremely aggressive and it's fast, and that is to take the ADA compliance course and follow the instructions in that course. So the course is going to tell you how to find and fix certain accessibility issues, and these accessibility issues are the ones that are most likely to be claimed by plaintiffs' lawyers in complaints filed in state and federal court. So you're going to improve the accessibility of your website while reducing your risk of being sued. And then the other option is complete but longer. So this is for full WCAG conformance, is that you order an accessibility audit from accessible.org or another provider. And I recommend starting with 5 to 15 pages or screens. So if you're on a lower budget, then it's going to be less pages, and you're going to prioritize those pages that are the most public facing, the most trafficked, the ones that involve the primary user flows. Focus on 5 to 15 pages, audit those, and then begin fixing the issues immediately after you receive the report. And that leads to the item number 5, which is to fix the issues fast. Use the accessibility tracker platform to keep track of each issue, the status of each issue. So track your fixes and then also track the validation. And that's what I have next. Have fixes validated by a technical accessibility expert. It's one thing to make fixes, it is quite another to know that you have actually resolved the issue. 7, and this can take place at any time, publish an accessibility statement. You can do this to start with, but I have this at step 7, and now you can include all of the investments that you've made in website accessibility. Step 8, train your team on the web content accessibility guidelines with the WCAG course. This is my course that will teach you all of the technical requirements that comprise the web content accessibility guidelines. This is a nice complement to the ADA compliance course. Of course, you can learn the web content accessibility guidelines through free resources, including my own, but I recommend the course because it's the fastest way to really absorb the material. And so you'll have videos of me explaining each success criterion along with text explanations. All right, so step 9 is to implement processes to reduce the new issues that are introduced as your team is creating content or revising code or redesigning your website, etc. And then number 10, choose only third-party integrations that are WCAG 2.1 AA conformant, and it's preferred if the third-party integration, so that product, maybe it's there's just a product that you want to embed in your website. If it has what is often referred to as a VPAT, or if it has an ACR, that is much preferred. We want to make sure that any third-party integrations aren't going to introduce new accessibility issues that can increase our risk of being sued. So I've also added some free reference materials to the ADA compliance kit. This is available at accessible.org/kit, and I will include the link in the description for this video.